I'm a little nervous.
Why?
Because I don't necessarily think I'm high energy enough on my channel. I need to get a little, I don't know. I need to do something to stand out. And it's not going to be speaking overly fast. I'm not going to use this. I'm dripping into this trough. Hi. I'm back again. Okay, today, I don't know how, here we go. Ta-da! Today we're going to do the frame. We're going to do some resin work in the frame. The frame goes around the Lifecasting face of B that we did. I actually have not uploaded it yet. I will upload it today. Anyway, so we put the face on a board. We covered the board with a pearlescent white, and then we did the runoff from the dirty pour on the face. We attached that, glued it to the board. Then we did resin on the board. Then we attached the face to the board and did another coat of resin. If that wasn't too fast, let me know. I could probably say it a little faster. Anyway, today what we're going to do is we're going to mix up some EnviroTex Light. This is a resin. It's just a pour-on resin that I use. Not sponsored. This is just what I use. I'm actually going to set it out of my way today. So we are going to make some resin. Along with the EnviroTex, we're going to use Smooth On S Strong Urethane Coloring System. It's a 9-pack sampler. Again, not sponsored. Just, this is the coloring system that I have right now, so it's what we're using. We're going, no, I thought it was going to fall. We're going to use blue. We're going to make it a dark blue. I'm not sure how dark it'll stand out, but how dark it'll stand out, that made sense. How dark it will be, or how much it will stand out. But we're gonna play with it and see what we can do. As you can see, the frame is got a dark blue glitter finish on it. And what we're gonna do is pour the resin in this trough right here, all the way around the frame. See if we can get it to stand out a little bit. I don't have to put my gloves on. They're already on. I have, apparently not that set of cups. I have pre-marked on the cups. You see the line? I've pre-marked on the cups where I need to be to make sure. Sorry, I'm a little shaky today. Okay. So we're going to take our part A and pour it up to the line. And I have a pretty good idea that this is the exact amount we're going to need. I don't think we're going to need any more than this. That is at the line. Just wiping off my bottle. I don't like it when my bottles and my lids get sticky and crusty and then you can't open them, or you open them and then all of a sudden you have product on your hands. I hate that. I really do. Ugh. Anywho. Okay, A's done. Now we're going to take part B. Switch cups place. Not that it really makes a difference. My paper towel ready this time would be good. EnviroTex Light is a 2-part resin, and it is equal parts. It is imperative that you get the same amount in each cup. If you are off even slightly, your resin will not cure. It'll stay tacky, and you will be very, very unhappy. So I pre-mark my cups so that I can see where they're supposed to go. All right, that is enough of the resin. Now, I'm not dirty yet, so think I'm going to open this. Ta-da! It hasn't been used. Sorry, I'm entertaining myself. I really should have put an apron on. I did not. This may be really, do you want this really dark blue or just kind of blue? Because this is a lot of blue.
Go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to color part B. As my husband hands me an apron. I should have had it on before I started. However, I didn't. Me and my lovely, my dust everywhere. Okay, so I'm just stirring the blue in. Sorry, my puppy is making a scene. And now that I have the blue in, I've already made a third cup. I made this plastic cup. I made it. Don't even know where I got it from, but apparently I made it. So I have a third cup, and I have, as you can tell, pre-mark. I've already kind of bent it so that I can make a thin stream that goes across to get the resin into the trough. We're going to call it a trough because it sounds good. I'm going to use the third cup to mix it all. So right now I am literally, I apparently really like to say the word literally on my channel too. I'm just going to kind of get all of part B out of the cup. Don't leave. I know this is the boring part. It'll be worth it. It's going to be beautiful. All right, here we go. It's almost all out. I'm stingy when it comes to my resin. I think I've said that in every single one of my resin videos. I am stingy with my resin. So I'm going to set that off to the side. I'm going to take part A. And I'm going to dump part A into part B. Like we usually do. And I'm going to scrape and scrape and scrape again. And that's a really pretty effect. I don't know that you guys can really see the resin coming out of the cup or not, but it has just got these swirlies of the blue in it. Kind of looks like clouds or water in an ocean or, you know.
Is that your homage to Bob Ross?
Yeah, this is my homage to Bob Ross today. We're going to put a happy little tree over here. Oh, I should have got the hair. Oh, I so should have got the hair. Then it would have been funnier. Anyway, it's okay. I digress. Now it's time to stir. We're just going to go around in circles. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm in a mood today. I'm really in a mood today. I don't know if it's just the weather. It was really nice and pretty outside for a while, and I love the sun. No, I don't. I don't like the sun right now. The sun hurts my eyes. But I decided today we needed to finish a couple projects. In fact, we decided last minute we needed to finish a couple projects. And didn't even want to put my backdrop together. So you're seeing the back of that's my dining room because I'm at the kitchen island. So you might get a chance when we make it a sneak peek. Well, I guess it's not a sneak peek. The other day I did a video of resin and I didn't pour it. I brushed the resin on the sides of canvases for some pieces that were made that we were getting ready to get finished. And today I poured the resin over the top. And so I'll have to get a little bit of video of that because they ended up really beautiful. All right, I'm pretty sure that we are as mixed as we are going to get. So I'll scrape the sides one more time. Always scrape the sides. This is like a corrugated cup. It's got like these little weird lines in it. So you want... did you see that? Scared myself. Okay. Anyway, the cup has these little lines in it. You just want to make sure you get all the product in there. So what I'm going to do is... Wow, sorry, that was my dog. I don't know if she just like belched or growled at me. It's just a little bitty thing. Anywho, let me put the lid on. And I'm going to move. Sorry, I am out of frame for a moment. I have to kind of tie my apron on because I'm going to be on my knees on the chair, bending over the island to make sure that we get the resin in the right trough. I don't want to take any chances. I don't want to do this twice. Okay. So, hi. How you doing today? All right. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to move this. Probably should have put that a little closer to me, think. The island, I'm assuming, is level. I'm assuming. I did not check. I really did not check. Haven't had any eggs or anything roll off the counter, but I was thinking about doing a lazy Susan. I don't want to do the lazy Susan. Okay, here we go. Are you ready? Are you ready? Pinch the cup. See? I have like a little pouring spout. I'm petrified. If you can't tell, I'm absolutely petrified. This is part of the fun of doing art. Being petrified and being scared to make a mistake. It really is. I love it. Okay, here we go. Do you want to come look at the drop? I know this is like absolutely probably not as amazingly entertaining as I think it is. However, slow down, slow down. Big curve coming. And I went up on the lip a little bit. I am so nervous. Okay, I gotta slow down. Because that is really far away. I can't really see it. I probably need to put a little bit more than that, but there's enough in the cup. And like I said, this EnviroTex light is self-leveling to a certain degree, so it will level itself out. I am just not real steady today. I am not steady. I don't know if you can see it, but I can feel it. My nerves are a little shot today. We went to a punk rock. That's probably a smarter idea to kind of rub it on the edge a little. We went to a punk rock flea market today and got to see some amazing artists with some amazing things. I'm just going to pour a little bit more. We're almost out. And I do not believe it is going to go over the lip. That makes me pretty happy. It's done. And we are almost out. We're almost out. I'm not even sure that I can torch this. I didn't think about that. I don't want to set the paint that's already on the frame on fire. So I'm not sure I'm even going to torch the bubbles out. I may put it out there. Okay. Hi! That was a little scary. It's totally scary for me. Probably shouldn't be that scary. It's really not that big of a deal, I'm sure. It's just like one of the biggest, most spectacular pieces that we're doing right now. Oh, maybe I could do it. Oh, no, that's done. I was going to say maybe I could do a lighter. No, I'm not going to hold it upside down. And yeah, I don't want to burn my hand. So I'm going to pause you for just a minute. I'll be right back. I'm back. Okay. I thought about it. We talked about it. We're going to torch it. Oh. I think what I want to do is I'm going to come on this side. Sorry, I'm going to dance, you know. Whew. When you're using a torch, you want to put your hand out in front of the flame, and when you, just as you start to feel the heat on your hand, that's as close as you need to be to the piece. So I'm going to rather quickly just kind of
cool.
go around. Oh my!
I can see the bubbles leaving on the video.
They're going to hear you.
I know.
Yes. You probably don't need to do that. Didn't need to do that last turn. And ta-da! Sorry. All right, he's gonna take this around the edge. That is stunning. It looks like a inlay. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what an inlay is? It's usually for jewelry. I'm gonna stay. Okay. Now I can fall into my chair. Okay, so what we've done is put the resin in, and I'm going to try in a little bit to I'm slowly moving it towards you, not to get you a better look or anything, just because I want it in the middle. Just in case my dog does that. Can you pause? Give me 1 second. I'm going to pause the video. Sorry. I have a 3-year-old dog. She's my baby. She's my puppy. Her name's Pepper. And when there's a sound, she barks because she thinks it's somebody here for attention for her. Anyway, let's see. We were done. I was explaining this. I'm going to attempt to get some up-close pictures of the resin in the trough when we're finished so that you can see it. I'm going to use a flash and see if I can get you guys to see what I'm seeing. Because with the lights above me, above my island, you can see the glittered paint under the blue. So it looks like the dark blue is glittered as well. I don't know if it'll dry that way. Either way, it's beautiful. We are done with this part. So the next step is letting this resin cure. It needs to cure for 48 hours-ish. Depends on the heat. And it's, I think, 80 outside. So, yeah, about 4 to 6 hours for debris to not absolutely grab it and hold on to it. And it's about 36 hours, 36 to 48 for it to be completely hardened, cured. As soon as that process is over, we're going to take some more resin, just clear resin, and brush it over the entire frame and let that cure. And then we'll put it all together and you'll be able to see the finished product 100% done. Until then, thank you guys for coming and watching me. Hit the like button. Hello. We're back again. We videotaped the other day the resin being poured in the trough. It turned out amazingly in the right, well, I don't know if these lights are bright enough or not, but you can, I don't know if you can see it yet. I'll insert it into the video. The resin came out amazing. You can actually see the glitter on the blue paint of the frame underneath the blue resin. It's beautiful. Hit the camera button. Okay, I'm gonna make that, oh, sorry, one more time. I'm gonna make that my thumbnail, if I can figure that part out. I'm still working on thumbnails. Okay. So we're resin working. You don't have to pick it up if you don't want it. And I'm gonna be smarter than I was last time. And oh, that hurts. Sorry, I was in a couple accidents. I was in 3 accidents in 4 months, and my right shoulder does not like me. So, sorry about the entertaining face. No, I'm kidding. Okay. We're going to do the same thing as usual. EnviroTex Light, pour on resin. Not sponsored. It's just what I use. I'm almost out, so I may decide to use another type of resin. I don't know. We'll see what happens. That being said, I don't know if that's in the way. Ugh. This is kind of a spur of the moment. Let's do this. So you got to spur of the moment. All right. So if you remember me talking about EnviroTex Light, it's a 1-to-1 ratio between the resin and the hardener. This is part A, or resin. Actually, my brain just turned on. I need gloves. And I need to throw things around, apparently. Like I said, this is a last minute. We got home and decided we needed to do something, so this is what we're doing. Oh yeah, the glove works this time. I was trying to resin the other night, and I put my glove on and I pulled it so tight it ripped the whole palm of the glove off. That just was funny, so thought I'd share it. Dun, dun, dun. I am going to need paper towels. I did not think about that. That is okay. So, a little bit more. I've got lines pre-measured on my cup. I did not show you that beforehand. I can't see. Okay. Normally I have everything ready before I start, and I'm just not that coordinated today. Okay. Now we're going to do the hardener. And this is going to be... Thank you. Close to using all of our resin. As a matter of fact, it may use everything we have in this bottle. Oh, that time it may have come out a little different. I don't have my box in front of me like normal, so let's just do it that way. Yeah, I'm a tad off. Just a tad. I don't know who Tad is. Who's Tad? Do you know who Tad is?
Theodore.
Theodore? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm like almost completely out. And so we'll put these back in the box upside down. I might get, a drop of something out of them. I know I juggle my cups just to be 100% sure. If you do not get your ratios done correctly, Your resin will not cure. It'll stay tacky. And that's a terrible thing. Okay, mixing cup. You can... I so wish this thing was like, you could see both directions. My husband is on the other side making faces at me and dancing and having a blast. And I'm trying to be all serious and yeah, I'm not serious. Everybody knows me, knows that. And well, if I'm yelling, I'm serious, but okay. Kind of scrape everything out. Dun, dun, dun. I know there's a lot of people that don't, they mix their resin before they start their videos. I do not do that because I want you guys to see how stingy I am. But I do everything I can to get every ounce of what I have out of the cup when it comes to my resin. And I'm not sure I'm going to get much more than that. Yeah, that's about it. All right. Set that to the side, and I got yucky. Oh. Sorry. I do not like getting sticky. Oh, sticky. Ugh. Whew, that's going to cause me issues. I'm having a mental meltdown today. My anxiety is just through the roof, and I don't normally do much when I'm having anxiety issues. I sit on the couch and stare at YouTube. I stare at other people making videos on YouTube. Today, we changed that. We're going to see if that helps at all. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. I'm almost there. How are you guys doing today? What's going on today? My husband is dancing behind the camera. I'm telling you, one of these days, I'm gonna find a way to flip the screen while I'm doing a video. Just because he does not do this in front of people. It's probably truly helping me today, but it's just funny. Okay. I can just imagine how this looks from the camera angle that I'm like, got my cup way up in the air, scraping, like waiting for it to hit me in the face or come flying out of the cup and land on my shirt like last time. I actually, in the video, which one was it? I don't remember which one it was. I did a video last week. And I think, I don't remember what I was covering. It might have been the face that was going in here. Or a frame. I don't know. I'm going to mix now. And in the video, I took the brush and I had too much resin on it. And I brushed it across the edge of the painting that I was covering, the dirty pour. And all you saw in the video was me look down and do this. And then I played it off all nice, like I didn't get myself. No, I did. And I didn't have my apron on. So, kind of got that shirt. And now it has resin on it. So I have a new art shirt. So that when I'm, doing dirty pours, I can wear something that's kind of pretty because it's already ruined. You cannot see him. Oh. Okay, since most of my subscribers are family, they will know what he's doing behind the lens. They'll know. Oh, they know. I don't know that they'll tell anybody else, but most of them will know he is being goofy and being fun. He doesn't want his voice on the videos, and I get that. It's, he's willing to help me do my channel, but he doesn't want his voice on the channel which is probably why I have not uploaded the video of us doing the blue resin in the trough, because I probably told him 3 or 4 times in the video, they can hear you. And when I watched it later that night, I thought I sounded like a raging bitch. Oh, that's right. This is YouTube. I can say it. I sounded like a raging bitch. Like being all ungrateful. I don't want your voice in my video. Blech. I sounded crazy. I really am not truly crazy, at least not certified yet. Okay, so pretty sure we're good to go. I don't have any streaks in the resin, which is what you look for. If there's any streaks, it means it's not completely stirred. Let's give it another one just to be safe. Is that hair? Oh, it's not hair. It's a shadow on the cup. I don't know how that happened. I mean, I'm only below major lights. Again, the sticky. Kept telling my husband the other day, I'm trying to find my niche, whatever. Something that makes me stand out on YouTube to get more viewers. And I don't think it should be me going, whoa, I'm sticky. You know. Maybe it should. Okay, done with that. I'm still trying to decide which brush to use, which is why we didn't do this last night. Because I'm just not sure that this one is going to get in the nooks and crannies that I need. And I don't want this one to put any extra air bubbles. Blah, blah, blah. I'm going to use this one because this one has a piece of sponge getting ready to fall out of it. Anyway. Okay. We're going to do the frame. I'm going to start with the small section. If you can't tell, I'm absolutely petrified about doing this. I'm scared. Which seems a little, I don't know, weird to most people. But this is, oh, that did not help. We need to pause the video and get a paper towel. Hi. I just took a paper towel and rubbed it across the resin and the frame and somehow completely forgot that a paper towel is, well, paper running across glitter attached to a frame. It's going to leave fragments of the paper towel rubbing across the glitter on the wood and leave paper on the resin. So had to take a washcloth and fix that. And it's just sitting on the counter. It doesn't fall. Sorry. I am a little petrified right now. This scares me. This is a very important piece to us for our studio. And so I'm just gonna, get some on the sponge, kind of liberally brushing it over the top of the frame, the top edge, because the top edge has a pattern in it, like little cutouts. So I just want to make sure I get enough to get in there and then get into the little lips and edges on the side of the frame. It doesn't matter if it drips off because my counter is covered with like a painter's cloth, a plastic painter cloth material. So I'm not so worried about that. You want to use the light as your friend to just double check that you've got resin everywhere. Move around. If it's not shiny, then you probably missed something. Now I'm just going to go over with a small amount the blue resin that we put in here the other night. Just want to make sure you get some in there, and then go over the lip that leads into that little, I'm calling it a trough. I don't even know if it's a trough. It's probably like an indentation or whatever. And then I'm just liberally kind of making sure, and I will probably have to get, there we go. I want to make sure I get in that little lip right there. And then that lip on the bottom. So, like I said, very liberally, make sure you get it in all the little nooks and crannies and crevices and lips and, you know, and whatever. And then just do one brush stroke across it, just to make sure you've got it in where you need it. And probably should have this propped up. Just thought about that. Oh, no. I think that's enough of a lip. Never mind.
Yes, so it doesn't look as good.
Remember what I said? I mean, I may look like I'm dodging something with my head, but I'm pretty much just moving my head so that I can make sure, oh, there's nothing on there, make sure that I'm letting the lights above me shine down on every part so that I can make sure that I'm not, you know, missing a fold or one of the little nooks that are in this little pattern on the top edge of this frame, because I don't want to miss anything. I know I keep saying that I'm petrified and everybody's like, what? Why are you so petrified? This is probably, for me, one of the, this piece is really near and dear to me. This is something that will be a completely finished piece for our studio, but it's kind of taken my passion for acrylic pouring and my husband's passion for life casting, and this will be the first piece that we've kind of completely collaborated on to come up with this idea. Not that we don't, you know, collaborate on everything we do. We do. However, most of what we've done so far, you know, I help with the life casting, and then I do the sculpting of the life castings, but I usually just kind of don't see what my husband sees. He can look at a piece and be like, oh, I know how that's going to turn out. I can't do that. That doesn't work. My head doesn't work that way. And so with this piece, when we decided to do the dirty pour on the face, I was like, oh, this is awesome. And then we just kind of sat down and said, well, what if we do this? And what if we do this? And this has been like 100%, you know, both of us, that we could both see it. And so this is going to be the first complete piece we've done with both types of art involved, that we've, you know, he did some and I did some, and I'm astonished at how amazing it has turned out already. And so just scared to mess it up. Okay. Just realized my tongue's doing its entertaining thing. I don't see what you're pointing at.
right where your trough is.
Right.
It's just like a big puddle right there where those air bubbles are.
Is that better?
Yeah. Ready?
Okay. All right, let me. I'm just not liking the side. I don't know if maybe it's just the glitter or I'm missing it. I think I've got it. It just seems to. Oh, maybe it's just dripping off and it's the shadow from the glitter. Whoa. All right, we're gonna turn it. I'm gonna. Oh my gosh! You better. Sorry. Really excited. I'm thinking you guys probably saw that before I did. Can you see how much the resin is making that glitter just jump out? Oh, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. This is gorgeous. I'm absolutely loving this. I know. I actually probably shouldn't sing right now. But, hey, whatever. I'm happy, so you have to deal with it. Honey Bear, you're fine. Sorry, my puppy is doing I don't know what she's doing. She's being weird behind me. Okay. I am... Yes. I'm yes. That's it. I am yes. I am absolutely loving that this blue is standing out the way that it is. It is gorgeous. There we go. There's my tongue again. Da-da-da. I actually have not gotten a whole lot on the table other than when I'm brushing it on the table, the island. Okay. And I think you, my husband, were probably right. I was worried I was going to mix too much, but I actually think it's going to be the perfect amount. So, all right, going back in that little weird cubby line, or I don't know if it's a lip or it's just like a second layer to the frame. Like they had one frame and decided to add another frame in it. Yeah, you know how they do that, don't you? Do you know? Come on, somebody's got to know. All right. This is beautiful. I'm liking this. I may have to do this on a couple other pieces. Maybe not these colors, I don't think, because these go more with that face, but this is gorgeous. Does it look like I got everything from your side? I got a thumbs up. All right. Thank you, dear. Thank you. Thank you very much. Make sure I get that bottom right. I know it probably won't really see it much, but it's better to have it done and pretty and than to miss anything. There's an air bubble right there, and it's bothering me. Okay. Okay, last side. Just like the other three sides, very liberally. The way that I can tell that I'm getting it into the little spots, the cutouts in the frame, the pattern is it foams up kind of looks like it starts to foam up a little bit when it starts to get in those little nooks and crannies. And basically what that means is there's air going in the resin. However, if it foams up, I know that there's resin in there. And then all I really have to do is just kind of take the torch, flame, and kind of heat it up, and it'll pop all those little bubbles. And I got enough left for a little extra just in case it seems like it's not adhering somewhere. Don't think that that's going to happen. Oh. It's not very often that I hear somebody like praising themselves in one of their videos going, oh, this is amazing. Actually, there's a couple artists I see that do it, but not very many. They're all silent, and I'm like, I can't be silent because this is gorgeous. I love this blue. Blue glitter's amazing. Maybe my friend Tammy was right. Maybe glitter makes everything better. Okay. Almost done. There we go. I'm gonna put a little bit more in that trough just to. There we go. There's like an edge that just wasn't getting any for some reason. All right, we'll do the lip again. Just kind of brushing some of the resin off the brush, or squeezing it off the brush when I kind of rub it against the edge like that. Just making sure that the tip of the brush is full of resin so I can get it in where it needs to go. Still loving this. I cannot wait for this thing to dry. It's going to be the hardest next 36 hours because I'm going to want to pick it up and touch it. And it needs to dry for 36 hours. It's actually based on the temperature, and the instructions in the box tells you at what temperature it'll dry fastest and slowest and whatnot, and you really should follow those to the T, because if you don't, you're going to touch it too soon and you'll mess it up and you'll be really disappointed. I mean, you could go over it again, but still, just follow the directions. And I think
I would suggest going all the way around the outside
on the outside lip right here.
because it's starting to run off on these and leave drips.
Well, it's okay, but I'm just
You'd have to see it.
What I'm gonna do, if we can do this without, getting the dirty dishes in the. I don't know that I'm gonna have to go around the whole thing. Maybe. Ooh, here we go. Let's come around on this side. I don't know that pattern in that lip. I may decide to go over that again. I don't know. Yeah, let's do one more on this side. Ta-ta. Make sure you can see. You know what I'm gonna do in that lip?
Yeah.
Just one more, and then it can slide down the rest of it. Just I know that lip is just, I want to make sure that it's do you see what I'm talking about? I'm sure they don't see. Can you see what I'm talking about? There's like a little or something. That doesn't sound crazy at all. No, we follow you, Teresa. We know what you're saying, Mama T. Yeah. Oh, I saw it on that one. I don't know if you saw that or not. That was totally right there. Trying to just kind of, I don't know, loosen up or whatever. All right, this will be my last little bit. My cup is empty. My cup no longer runneth over. Well, at least not on resin. Okay. I will let... It's okay. That was just the chair, people. I think... Good! Okay. So, move the cups. Look at that. Look at that! I'm not sticky! Oh, yeah, I am. Ah. I'm a bit of a nut job. It's okay. All right. Flame time! I've done this in all my videos. I'll do it again. So the way you know that you're close enough to the item that you've put resin on is you take your torch, turn it on, you move your hand closer. Just as you start to feel the heat, that's as far as you want to be from the frame. So I'm going to do, that is like really, really bubbly. Oh, it is really bubbly. I might have to get a little closer. Yeah. Because that pool right in there in the center and that drip line, the trough, I am not liking that at all. Maybe I'm just going a little too slow or a little too fast. I don't know if you guys can see that. Beautiful. Okay. Come around this side. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, I'm warming up the little plastic a little. Looks okay. Probably really close on that blue. On the extra blue strip, I'm running a little closer to it because there are a lot of air bubbles in there. It looks very white and foamy, especially right there. So I just want to make sure I get all the resin bubbles out. And that does not look like it's going to come out all the way. So, this area here and here, I'm really not liking. There we go, that's a little better. And it may just come with me, you know, setting it aside for 5 or 10 minutes and coming back. I usually will set it aside for, wrong way. I usually set it aside for, I don't know, maybe 30, I don't know if I want that in the frame. About 30 minutes, 20, 30 minutes. And then I'll come back and look at it. And the heat will bring the air bubbles to the surface. It actually warms up the resin to make it a little more, it'll flow a little easier. But it also brings the air bubbles to the surface so that you can pop them. I think when we did the blue, I think I came in 4 separate times with the torch just to be safe. And since the white resin, there's a layer of clear resin on top of the blue resin, I'll come back again shortly and just make sure there's no air bubbles in it. I'm loving this. I hope you guys are loving this. That is about it for this video. Sorry, I've lost my mind. I forgot what I was going to say. But we're done with this. So we're going to finish this video out by asking you to like the video, subscribe to me if you want to see more art, depending on what it is. We've got some interesting videos getting ready to come up. We're going to do a couple ride-alongs that are not ride-alongs to the chiropractor or whatnot. We're going to go visit our supply house. Got a couple other things going on. Subscribe. And there's a notification bell you can hit that will notify you as soon as I upload a video. So hit that if you want to be notified. Other than that, leave me a comment. Tell me what you want to see. Tell me what you thought. Give me some ideas for future videos if you want. Whatever makes you happy. And other than that, have a wonderful afternoon. And remember, art is life. Bye.